Hello and welcome to episode 51 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Stormblood. So, in the last episode we did a bunch of fighting against the Empire, and well, right now we are coming up with a plan on how to rescue Kryle. You know, that tiny small Lalafell, who is very energetic in my opinion. So let's talk to Lise and see what's going on here. Sorry to drag you into this, Joffrey. It may not be the decision Conrad would made, but I'm not Conrad. I never will be. I don't know what kind of leader he was hoping for, but right now all I can do is be myself. Well, that's why he picked you, to be yourself, not to be like him. So, yeah. Don't try to step in someone else's shoes, because, well, they usually don't fit. Alright, let's see here. Nothing of interest here. If you don't mind, I'd rather not wait around and have people try to talk me out of it. Let's get moving. I know a good vantage point overlooking the castrum. Nooncroft's Hope. The ship stranded on the rocks to the east of here. It should take us. It shouldn't take us long to get there. Oh, but there might be some ancient golems guarding it. Or that might just be an old wives' tale. Either way, it's worth the risk. Please, Commander. I pray you proceed with all due caution. Do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. To reach the ship, we'll have to scale the cliff face. I'll get some climbing gear and meet you there, alright? No, I cannot fly yet. When you come to my age, you kind of, well, you have played a lot of games, and there is so much here that reminds me of different games, like these grasshoppers, for example. It really reminds me of the Fallout series. Where am I going? This way? There we go. Looks like we are in for a fight here. Wow, they are bigger than I remember. There we go. And now we wait for these. Sorry to keep you waiting. I see you have met the golems. Looks like the old stories were true, huh? In a way, I'm glad. Right then, time to climb. Yeah, that's pretty tall cliff face. Looks like Lise needs some more training. Phew! That took a bit more out of me than I expected. Well, probably didn't do your squat regimes as I told you. Humph. And she walks off. And here she is. Neocraft's Hope. The ark that one man made to save countless others from the flood during the sixth umbral era. It's comforting to think that there have always been people who care this much about their fellow man, who accomplished such great feats that people couldn't help thinking they must be made up. But the proof's right here, isn't it? Well, I know a few things that people actually have a hard time believing, like for example, yeah, we did not fly to the moon. Like, I don't know what people like that comes from. And of course the pyramids, we can't forget those, like I instead of doubting it, I admire those people for actually building something like that with the limited tools they had. It wasn't aliens. Why should aliens come here to help us build some pyramids? Are you freaking kidding me? I don't just mean the ship, you know. I mean you. Long before anyone started calling you a hero, you were there for those in need. You did things for people when you didn't have to. Sometimes even when they didn't want to, you to. True. I do remember a certain Lalafell that was cursing me for finding her outside the Old Daw. For those that have followed this entire series, probably know which one I'm talking about. I can't have. It can't have been easy. Staying true to yourself. But we're all better for it. Me included. I'll never be a leader like Conrad, or Ian, or my father. No, you won't. But that's not the bad thing. You need to carve out your own history. But I can be a friend. But I can be a friend to you all. And I can fight by your side. I can be me. And that'll just have to be enough, eh? Yes, it does. Strange to think back on it. If we'd been standing in different places, or if the shell had struck the tower differently, it would have been me instead of Conrad, or maybe both of us. What kind of monster murders their own? Huh? That's smoke from Castrum Abonia? Wait, it's coming from the cannon. I can't tell what happened from here, but I can tell that it won't be giving us any trouble in the immediate future. This is our chance, Joffrey. To avenge Conrad and all the others who died in the tower, friends and foe. To take Castrum Abonia and bring the bastards who gave the order to fire to justice. It won't be easy after the losses we took. But I know everyone's champing at the bit to strike back. With the right plan, I'm certain we can do it. We have to tell the others, come on. Ooh. Just wonder, is there anything 322 jumps to the, what did it say? Northeast? That's off in that direction, so on the other side of the mountain. Easier down than up, eh? But not necessarily safe. Safer. Anyway, no time to rest. We need to convince the others to strike now, before the Imperials have time to fix their cannon. So, anything useful here? Nope. There is no time to lose, Joffrey. General Aldin needs to know what we saw. Wait, did I, Yeah, I did. You are returned. I only hope you bring good news. We scaled the cliffs of Nooncraft's Hope and spied smoke rising from Castrum Abonia's main cannon. I think Marshal Turpin's right. They didn't fire again because they couldn't. The cannon seemed to have been disabled somehow. Then we must attack Castrum Abonia at once. It could still be a trick, but if it isn't, we may not get a better opportunity. Bluntly, General, if it is a trick, it is an utterly baffling stratagem. Had the Imperials wished to wipe us out, they could simply have kept firing. Be that as it may, we need not risk everything to seize it. I say we dispatch a smaller contingent to infiltrate the castrum and secure control of the weapon. If the enemy is preoccupied with repairs, we may be able to take them unawares. If on the other hand, it is indeed a trick, our token force will prove an elusive target, and we will at least know the cannon is operational. Either way, it seems well worth the risk. But now, are we to infiltrate the castrum? In anticipation of a day such as this, men and women under my command have labored long to cultivate a network of informants throughout Jura Abonia, including Radiata, right? Wow, that's an interesting name. Radiata is home to many who hold menial position at Castrum Abonia and others nearby installations. With the aid of our allies there, I believe we can secure a route into the fortress. The resistance will handle this. You may have recruited these informants, but they'll be just as happy working with a fellow Alamigan. And at the end of the day, it's our land, our responsibility. Let us do right by Conrad. I should be glad to accompany her, General, as would Alisaie and Joffrey, I am sure. Like you have to ask. Well then, if you are all in agreement, I see no reason to refuse you. We will make ready to march on Castrum Abonia. Go and may Rolgor watch over and keep you. Alright, see what's going on here. My apologies for speaking on your behalf. It would seem my sister's forthright manners is rubbing off on me. Well, in my opinion, I hope more of it rubs off on you. You're still kind of careful. I confess, my decision to volunteer was not wholly motivated by concern for Lys, nor less Alamigo. Castrum Abonia is the largest imperial facility in the peaks, you see, and so the likelihood that trial is being held captive there is quite high. dealing with that cannon remains our main objective, of course. But if there is even a chance that Kryl might be rescued in the process, I would never forgive myself if I did not take it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Here's a Dark Knight sword. Not the best looking one. And quite frankly, it's yeah, it's not very good either. Mine is better. So let's grab these. So to review, we are to travel to Radiata, where we will meet with a contact recruited by Marshal Turpin again. Turpin's agents. Wow. I took the liberty of reviewing intelligence reports while Joffrey and Lys were away. So the settlement is not wholly unfamiliar to me. As the Vice Marshal indicated, the vast majority of the populace is employed as menial labor in either specula imperatoris or castrum abonia. Perhaps as a result of this, the resistance has long struggled to make inroads there. Right? Aye. You have the right of it. They got a better deal than most Alamegans, feeding of what scraps the Imperials gave them. Damned if I know how Marshal Turpin's agents got one of them to earn his coat. I understand your disdain. I do. But I also understand their desire to look after their families by any means necessary. Our contact is a Rogadin woman. She will ask us a question. After we answered with courage, she will know us as friends. Courage. Right. Put together a squadron, Nago. We'll need them soon. With me, my friends, and be ready for anything. All right. If I remember correctly, you need to go up there. Let's get moving. Crap. 414 to eat. See? What did I tell you? Let us continue on to Specula Imperatoris. South east. Okay. Oh, right. I need to talk to this guy. Oh. Of course, there were still soldiers lurking about. Fortunately, they were no match for Lys. Come, Radiata is not much further. Of course, in light of our recent encounter, it would be prudent to proceed with caution and remain vigilant for Imperial forces. Hello, you're this one. There we go. Looks like it's safe to enter. I don't see any Imperials. I don't see smoke above Castrum Abonia anymore. Do you think they fixed the cannon already? Alphanode said we were looking for a Rogadin woman, right? And that we should answer her question with courage. I suppose we'll just have to strike up a conversation with every one of them until we find our contact. Let me know if you find her, and I'll do the same. And here's the Rogadin. Ain't seen you around before. Take a certain kind of man to walk into a place like this uninvited. One with courage, I suppose. Courage, you say? Well, that's in short supply these days. Better to keep your head down and go along to survive. Call me a cover too, if you like. Cause I'll not speak on it more. At least not here. Outside the radiator, behind those barricades over yonder. On the other hand. Hey, was that who I think it was? Well, that's a relief. Or a trap. Either way. I'll find Alpha Node and LSA. We'll meet you there. Ooh. You're a friend. A big one. Not followed, were you? Good. That all of you, is it? Let's get to it then. Name yourselves. You are the Science of the Seventh Dawn, friends of Marshal Turpin. Name Stark. Stark Woad. The rest you know, or we wouldn't be here. This is about the Specula Imperatoris and the cannon, isn't it? Just so. Can you tell us what happened? I overheard soldiers talking while working in the mess. The ceruleum pipeline fueling the cannon was destroyed by an unidentified male insurgent, they said. One man single-handedly disabled the cannon? That beggars the belief. Nevertheless, that's what they said. It took a while, but they've finally put fires out, and engineers have been working day and night to repair it. Wish I could tell you more, but the incident had everyone jumping at shadows and afraid to say much more. To make matters worse, the Alamegan help have been sent home indefinitely. So the cannon could already be fully operational. We need to sneak inside the Castrum Abonia to ensure the cannon is no longer a threat to our troops. Can you help us? Aye, that much I can do. I've pieced together a map of the interior over the years, and I know for a fact that there are multiple points of entry. Impressive. If we split into several groups, that may improve our odds of reaching the fire control center. We may be few in numbers, but I have faith that we can see this through. Alright. Nothing of interest here. We have that for which we came. All that remains is to make our preparations. Lise and her unit will make for our primary objectives, the fire control center. At the same time, we will enter the castrum by way of ventilation ducts. Whereupon we will proceed into weapons research and create a diversion. If all goes to plan, our parties will subsequently converge, and together we will secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go and brief Nogo on the details. The rest of you come with me. We'll need to deal with the Magitech patrols before you can infiltrate the castrum. Alright, well, I feel like that's a good place to end this episode. So, I do want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, first of all, welcome, and if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my content. I seen I got a few new subscribers to my YouTube channel, so thank you all. It's much appreciated, and well, I'm hoping that in the future we will celebrate our first 500 subs. I even made a small comment about it on my Discord. So if you wanna join us on Discord, feel free to do that. Just make sure you read the rules. So I don't, or my bots doesn't have to kill you. I mean, wow. I mean, kick you. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, I'll see you all again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.